Hi, hello, namaskara champions. This is your Premila ma'am from Vedantu, Karnataka channel. And yes, today we are going to deal with the most important chapters and the most important topics with which you are going to get a very good amount of marks. Trust me, in chemistry, especially in NEET chemistry, with the experience I have, with years of experience I have, I would say if I have to choose some 6 to 7 chapters in order to get 100 plus, these are the chapters which I am going to choose because yes, trust me, each chapter will hold a very good amount of question and give you a very good wholesome amount of mark. So yes, without wasting any time, let's get started. But before that, if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like this session, like Mardi, and yes, join our Instagram channel as well, which is Vedantu Karnataka. Link is in the description. And if you join this, you can make sure that you can see all the on and off videos, the original, the serious, and the most comical videos of our faculties. You can also reach out to the faculties at live whenever needed through the Instagram channel. So I hope you have joined. And yes, one more important update is Vedantu Offline Center is now in Bangalore, especially in JP Nagar. So if you want to join an offline class, obviously you can check out this center, go to the center, speak with the person, and yes, you can get the full details about the same. So remember, it is in JP Nagar, Bangalore. Okay, my dear. So yes, shall we start the session? Okay. Wonderful, guys. So hi, Saujanya. Hi, Udaykitcha. Hi, Vedant, Vinu Vlog. Good evening, everyone. So my small suggestion for you guys is just focus on the chapters which I say. And for each chapter, I would say some important topics as well. Okay, I would specifically say some important topics which you have to follow for sure. So please follow it because this session now, generally my NEET sessions in YouTube now, I have a very specific way of analyzing the question paper. I take account of those other faculties who are there in this field, those faculties who are from Rajasthan, Kota, and those famous faculties who are there in the field. I have connections with them. I used to speak with them then and there, and based on their prediction and my assumption, we are going to write these chapters like anything before. So I want you guys to have your full concentration in the class. Also take a pen and paper, keep it aside, solve the questions, and make sure that you answer the questions then and there. Let it be right or wrong, my dear. Let the answers be right or wrong. It doesn't matter. But the main thing which you have to focus is on how much importance you give to the questions, on how much importance you give to the session in order to make sure that you score a very high mark. And yes, if you follow my instruction, myself and Ankitha ma'am's instruction, you can ensure that you get 100 plus from the topics which we say and discuss in this video. So yes, Dekana Pavi, 100 plus is easily predictable. 100 plus mark is easily you can get it from what we say here. So all you have to do is focus, and without wasting any time, let's get started. So here it comes, the very first chapter, the elephant size chapter of the day, which is P block elements. Of course, P block elements is in both 11th standard as well as 12th standard. And as you can analyze from the last 4 years, because P blocks, syllabus has been changed recently, right? So if you could analyze the last 4 years of question paper from 11th P block, you can expect easy to moderate level questions, and from 12th P block, you can expect moderate to moderately difficult questions. Also, as you could see the count of last 4 years, you can expect a very good amount of 4 plus questions. At least a minimum of 4 questions will come from P block elements. So it is a massive chapter. Some year there has been 6 questions from P block. Some years there has been 4 or 5 questions from P block. So make sure that you have this chapter in hand, stuck in your hand, so that we will ensure that we get a very good mark. And yes, my dear, hi Rajeshni, hi Nandini, welcome on board. We have the very first question of the day. P block element is very famous. P block element chapter is very famous for this kind of a question. You understand, right? Properties based question. So please look into the question and let me know the answers without fail, my dear. Come on, everyone. Focus on the class. Saujanya, Sharib. Okay, ma'am, in last, you please provide PDF. For sure, Sharib, you will get the PDF for sure. Don't you worry, my dear. And yes, if you haven't smashed the like button, please do smash it out because I think your like button is like an attendance. Okay, if your offline class is there, they would take an attendance, right? In the same way, in your YouTube classes, in this class, especially in Premila ma'am's class or in any classes with Vedantu Karnataka, your like button is going to be your way of posting attendance. So paste it, paste it, paste it. Vedan, don't you worry, Dakana. Don't you worry. A video on that is coming up. A video on KCET is actually coming up. You must have heard about the recent notification of KCET as well, right? So I'll update you with a video separately for that. But now focus on NEET. Focus on NEET. Yes, Sweta, option A. I can see a lot of option A's and option B's. I can see a lot of option A's and option B's here. My dear champions, you guys always give your best in your exam. You should always give your best in your exam. And here we go with the very first answer for the day. So here in this question, they have asked to find the incorrect statement. And as you can see from the first option, the acidic strength of an hydride and halide hydride is following the order: hydrogen fluoride to have a maximum value, followed by chlorine, bromine, and iodine. But actually, the correct order of acidic strength is actually HF, HCl, HBr, and HI, with hydrogen iodine holding a high value of acidic strength, right? And why do you say that this is the reason? Because as you move down the group, in case of any group, as you move down the group, bond strength between hydrogen and halide will decrease. And in order to, make sure that it is aligned with the acidic strength, we say as you go down the group, your acidic strength increases. So that is why hydrogen iodide holds high acidic strength than that of any other molecules in their same group. And yes, my dear, option A is the absolute correct answer. You have done a very good job. Kudos, kudos, kudos. So we'll move on with the next set of questions, and here you have it. A very easy question, which is once again based on the property of group elements. A very easy question. Please look into it and let me know the answers. Hi Kumari, ma'am, how can I start chemistry from now, ma'am? Please help me. Kumari, always focus on organic chapters and inorganic at first, because if you consider the weightage of questions which is asked in the recent times, whenever you consider the weightage of questions which is asked in the recent times, majority of importance is given to your organic, like 15-16 questions comes from organic, 14-15 questions comes from inorganic, and 13 to 14 questions comes from your physical. This is how the trend goes on for the past, say, 5 to 10 years. So make sure that you focus a lot on organic and inorganic. If you have very less time left, start with inorganic at first. If you think that, okay, I have ample amount of time with which I could finish the chapters, first focus on organic, then go with inorganic, and finally with physical. All right? Yes. So please let me know the answers, my dear. Please let me know the answers. I can see a lot of A's, B's, D's. Is it option A or B or D, my dear? Is it option A or B or D? See, you guys know, amongst the following molecules, oxygen is a famous element for -2 oxidation state. Even selenium, selenium occurs in -2. Say for example, hydrogen selenium, hydrogen selenide, it occurs in -2 state. Then hydrogen telluride, It also occurs in -2 state. But in case of polonium, your polonium exists only in cases of +2 and +4. This is one important thing which you have to focus. Polonium has a different character from the lighter chalcogens of oxygen family. Oxygen family is also called as chalcogens. Since being a metalloid, polonium being a metalloid with more metallic character, it does not favor -2 oxidation state, and that is the main reason why polonium forms either +2 or +4 oxidation state, but not -2 oxidation state. So yes, my dear, option D is the right answer. Option D is the absolute right answer. Shall we move on to the next question, dear? Here you go with the next set of questions. I know this question is a bit smaller in the board. So I'll hide myself. You can look into the question, you can look into the options and let me know the answers. Answer, Marty. Answer, Marty. Quick, quick, quick. Answer, Marty. Answer, Marty. Kanna. If the pronunciation is wrong, please, please hold it. I'm trying to learn Kannada for you guys, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Quick, quick, quick. Kanna, focus on your exam, not on CSK, okay? Yes, yes, yes. Quick, quick, quick. So the correct answer for this question is absolutely option D, my dear. Why option D? First, look into what is given in the match the following. You have a hydride along with types of hydride, right? Right? So here, as you can see, the first one which hits in your mind is actually this lanthanum hydride. And lanthanum hydride has a specific value of hydrogen. It is not a whole number. It is actually non-stoichiometric in nature. It has a fractional number, right? So anything which has a fractional number of molecules in it, it is called as a metallic or interstitial hydride. So in this case, your lithium will absolutely become a metallic or interstitial. Note it down. Interstitial. Interstitial hydride. And what do you mean by the term interstitial, Dakana? Do you know what do you mean by the term interstitial? See, whenever you have a series of atoms arranged, right? Whenever you have a series of atoms arranged, just in this case, just how I draw, and in the gaps, in the crevices of those atoms, in the crevices of those metallic atoms, if the hydrogen or nitrogen or carbon is said to be present, then in that case, that composition is called as interstitial. The presence of hydrogen will enhance the qualities of what the metal actually has, and that is why we say it as a metallic or interstitial compounds. So coming back with other options. If you look into option A, you have sodium hydrate. What do you call a sodium hydrate as? Sodium hydrate is saline in nature, right? So that is why it goes with option 2. Then if you call pH3, it is electron rich. It has extreme good amount of electrons. So it goes with option 4. And germanium hydride, you can say that it is electron precise. The germanium holds 4 electrons, hydrogen holds 4 electrons, so totally it is 8, and the outermost shell is completely filled. So yes, my dear, the correct answer is absolutely option D. Very good, very good, very good. So we'll look into the next set of question, and here you have an assertion and reasoning based question, my dear. So look into this question, deep dive onto this question. and let me know the answers. See, whenever I explain you about a question, now, if you do not understand the question or if you do not understand what I am about to say, please let me know in the comment section so that I'll repeat it once again. Also, guys, please share this video to the maximum people. I can see just 19 people out there. Okay, 19 people and 19 likes. What a coincidence, my dear. So share maximum, share maximum, share maximum. Okay, Saujanya option D, Nikita option D. As our Gopika ma'am says, don't be a conjuice guy, share maximum. Okay, okay. Option D, option B, option B, option B. So the correct answer is the correct answer for this question. The correct answer for this question is, as you can look into the question, this is that kind of a concept which I always used to tell you guys. So helium is used to dilute oxygen in diving apparatus. You must have seen this in solutions chapter as well, right? On the applications of Henry's law, you must have seen this. So helium is used in to dilute oxygen in diving apparatus. When you go down the sea, when you dive into the sea, they use helium, nitrogen along with oxygen in your diving apparatus. Why? Because the Henry's factor of helium is very high. It is maximum at its point, which means the solubility of helium and nitrogen would be very much low. So that is why they use helium in case of diving apparatus along with oxygen. So assertion is actually true, but the reason is absolutely false, because if the KH value is high, then the solubility of the molecule will absolutely be low, and helium has a very low solubility in oxygen. That is why I say option B is the right answer. Note it down, note it down, note it down, Dakana. Day, focus on the session. See, Tala for a reason, CSK for a reason, whatever you say, right? This is not going to help you with your NEET exam. This is not going to help you with your future, Dakana. You are a cricket fan, that is completely fine. Okay, I respect it. I am so proud that my children are, focusing on other parts of life as well. But just give prior importance to what you have to give, because this exam, be it NEET or KCET or COMEDK or whatever entrance exam it is going to change your life, but an IPL will not. IPL will change the life of the players, but NEET, JEE, COMEDK, KCET will change the life of you, the one who is going to write the exam. So focus on the class, my dear, focus on the class. Right, next question. Let me know the answer for this one, my dear. The element expected to form largest ion to achieve the nearest noble gas configuration is. Quick, quick, quick. Focus on the class, my dear. Hi Preetu, hi Ruksar. Sweta says option B. Vedant, Preetu, Uday Gaming. Saujanya, Ruksar, I am expecting answers from you guys. Tell me the answer, Dakana. Tell me the answers. Tell me the answers. Okay. Pavan, you have a very high chance, Dakana. You have a very high chance. Don't you worry, you have a very high chance of getting veterinary seat. So don't you worry, relax and chill. Okay? Suchitra, Sweta, Saujanya, Patan, option B. Kumar, focus on the class, Kana. For sure, you can get a very good mark. 100 plus in chemistry is so easy. Even if you close your eyes, understand the concept and write the answer, you will get it right. Okay, so 100 plus is so easy. Trust me. Just understanding the concepts which is so important in each chapter, na, this will help you to get a very good mark. So I can see a lot of option B's here. I can see a lot of option B's here. Is option B the right answer? Are you sure? Are you guys sure? Because if you can see, the element expected to form largest ion to achieve the nearest noble gas. If you can see the molecules here, fluorine will act as F minus as always. Sodium will act as Na plus. Oxygen will act as Na minus 2. But nitrogen is the one which acts as Na minus 3. So the order of radius, considering the Z effect, okay, considering the Z effect, the order of radius would be absolutely N minus 3 because it is larger in size, followed by O minus 2, fluorine minus, and finally sodium plus. And in order to achieve a noble gas configuration, your nitrogen will gain 3 electrons and form N minus 3. That is why I say option B is the absolute right answer. Got it? Yes, got it. Luxury love. Don't you worry, Kana. A specific video is coming on the same. Okay, based on rank predictor. Don't you worry. So once the video is out, you can look into it. You can look into the calculations which we can do, and you can find your answer. All right. Okay. So here we go with the next chapter, and it is aldehydes, ketones, and carboxylic acid. So to sum up with P blocks, before going on to that, to sum up with P blocks, can you identify which are all the important topics of important topics of P block? Can you identify what are all the important topics of P block elements? First thing, electronic configuration is very much important. Electronic configuration is extremely important, followed by physical and chemical properties and their trends. Okay, and their trends. Then you should look upon the anomalous behavior, right? And finally, you should look into their oxidation states as well. This is all you have to focus in case of P block. If at all, you can focus these 4 topics now. For sure, you will get some 2 to 3 questions just from these 4 topics. Just from these 4 topics, in order to read those 4 topics, you would get you could take somewhere around 20 minutes of time, not more than that, even if you deep dive and read these topics. And from these 4 topics, you can easily get 2 to 3 questions. Is that clear? Yes. So we'll look into the next set of questions, and here we have from aldehydes, ketones, and carboxylic acid. Aldehyde, ketones, and carboxylic acid is the most predictable chapter of NEET. Why? Because out of this chapter now, you can expect somewhere around 3 to 4 questions. Fine, 3 to 4 questions can come from this chapter. And specifically, or some years, in case of 2023, 2022, we had 5 questions as well, so that we can keep it somewhere between 3 to 5 questions. And if you can look into this chapter now, every year you get one naming reaction and one reagent based question pakka from this chapter. So it is completely predictable, my dear. If you just read the naming reaction and reagents from aldehyde, ketones, and carboxylic acid, 2 questions is pakka, 8 marks is pakka. Okay, so here we go with the very first question. Let me know the answers, Lakana. Let me know the answer for this one, my dear. Identify the correct reagent that would bring the following transformation. Identify the correct reagent that would bring the following transformation. Quick, Dakana. I'll zoom in the question a bit. If you want, I can also, I'll just copy paste it once again. All right. So here we go. You have 4 options here. Please look into the options and let me know the answer. I'll hide myself so that you can see the entire question. So I've given A, B and C, D options. Please look into the options and let me know the answers. Sweta, very good, Sweta. Sweta says option B. Quick, 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 my dear. Quick, the Kanna, quick. Yes, yes, Siddesh. I saw the Kanna. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll make a video for the same about how to download your admit card and all. Don't you worry. I'll make a video. All right. So yes, I can see a lot of option B's. Lot of option B's. Is it option B for sure? Is it option B for sure? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? So you have a reaction here. You have to find the reagent here. What kind of a reaction is this, Dakana? What kind of a reaction is this? This is hydroboration reaction, right? Yes. So in case of hydroboration reaction, right, you will ensure that an alkene molecule is converted into aldehyde in the presence of hydrogen, boron hydride, hydrogen peroxide, and finally PCC. So yes, the correct answer is absolutely option B. You have turned it out, you have turned it on, and yes, option B is absolutely correct. Option B is the right answer, my dear. Very good. So we'll look into the next set of question, and here we have another question which is based on reaction and reagent. I'll hide myself so that you can look into the entire question. Please look into this question. This is very important. As I told, one question from naming reaction and one question from reagents will come for sure in your NEET question paper. So let me know the answer for this one, my dear. Let me know the answer for this one. Very good, Saujanya. So quickly let me know the answers. Quickly let me know the answers. Okay, I can see a lot of option B's and a lot of option C's. So for this question, the correct answer is absolutely option C, my dear. Why so? Let me tell you the answers. First, if you look into first reaction which is given here you are breaking this bond in presence of, you are breaking this bond in order to form uh, an ozonolysis structure. So this is actually in the presence of ozone it occurs, and that is why we call this entire reaction as reductive. Please note it down. It is reductive ozonolysis. Okay, so it happens in the presence of ozone, zinc, and H2O. So that is why for the first one, I would say option 4 is the right answer. If you take the second reaction, now it is actually Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction, Dakana. Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction is none other than adding an acyl group to your benzene ring or aromatic compounds. So yes. In case of option question B, I would say option A is the right answer because it is Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. And the third reaction, here actually what happens is that your alcoholic group is converted into ketone group. And how will it be done? You are going to remove your hydrogen, and removal of hydrogen is actually an oxidation reaction. So in order to oxidize a molecule, you need a strong oxidizing agent like chromium oxide. And thus for third reaction, I would say chromium oxide is the best reagent. And finally, with the last reaction, what do you do with the last reaction, Dakana? You remove you remove your hydrogen in order to add a carboxylic group or sodium alkoxic group, and thus you can use KMNO4 or KOH in order to make that reaction. So yes, ma'am, MCQs. Dekana, Sidappa, I'm not so good with Kannada, Dakana. Can you please repeat the same in English? Right? So the correct answer is absolutely option C, 4, 1, 2, and 3 is the right answer. And this question was actually asked in the year NEET 2024. So I believe you can understand the importance of reagents and naming reactions. Right? Yes. So we'll look into the next set of questions, and here we have. Please look into this question and let me know the correct answer, my dear. Here they have asked for reagents which can be used to convert alcohols to carboxylic acid. They have given you some set of reagents. You have to find which one will be used to convert an alcohol into a carboxylic acid. So please let me know your answers. Please let me know your answers. Quick in the comment section. I think we have a lot of Tamil students here, right? Yes, because Udaya Gaming, he used to come to my classes when I used to take classes in Tamil, right? Even Saujanya, I can see a lot of people. Dekanna, focus on the class. Please focus on the class. Shweta says option C. Others, please let me know your answers. And Dekanna, just 25 likes read so far, Dekanna. Post, smash the like button like something again. Okay. See, you guys used to like gaming videos. You guys used to like something which is in the shorts, which is so fancy in the shorts, right? But why can't you like an educational video? If you like an educational video, your feed of YouTube, your YouTube feed is going to show a lot of educational based videos. So make sure that you like this session, this kind of session, not just mine, but most of the education based content. Why? Because that is when the YouTube feed will help you to stop being distracted and focus more on your studies by showing the relevant content for you. Okay, so yes, my dear. Let me know the answers in the comment section. Sweta is the only one who is answering. Uday Gaming, Saran, Saujanya, Shraddha, Vedant, Suchitra. I want answers from every one of you, Dakana. I want answers from every one of you. See, in order to convert an alcohol into a carboxylic acid, that is OH group, right, ROH group to R or COOH group, right, COOH group. What happens here? You are going to add another oxygen, which means this entire conversion is an oxidation reaction. It is a strong oxidation reaction. So in order to convert an alcohol into carboxylic acid, you can use strong oxidizing agents, and strong oxidizing agents which are provided here are chromium oxide in presence of H2SO4 or K2Cr2O7 in presence of H2SO4 or KMNO4 and KOH in presence of H3O+. So you could say that option A, B, C is the right answer, and yes, the correct order or the correct answer for this is absolutely option C. Got it? Got it? Yes. Okay, Rakana. So let us look into next question. And here you go. A very easy question, a very beautiful question. Which of the following reaction is not an example for nucleophilic substitution? Please look into it and let me know the answer. Nucleophilic addition and elimination reaction. Look into the options and let me know the answer, my dear. Quick. This is a super duper mass question. So let me know the answers for the same. Ade Kanna, focus. Saujanya, option B. Vedant, do you know one thing? Bad bench students are the most brilliant ones. Okay, so backbench students are the most brilliant ones, and I want you to be one of them. So show your talent, Vedant, the talent of answering in the last minute. Let us see how many backbenchers are here and how many of them are going to answer, just like a pro gamer. Yes, come on, come on. Answer, Madi, answer, Madi. So, yes, Sweta, option D. Rajesh, option D. Come on, Dakana, everyone, answer. Vedant, Uday, Saran. Okay, Saran's charge is down. Let him come soon. Others, please answer. Quick, quick, quick. Answer, Madi, answer, Madi. Let it be right or wrong, Dakana. Let it be right or wrong. You please answer. Okay. It is not that if it is wrong, I am going to beat you or something like that. You have to answer. Just because you can understand the concept and you can make sure that you're not doing the same fault in your NEET exam. Yes, yes, Uday Gaming. I had my food. Utaita. Utaita. Everyone, Utaita. So, yes, if we look into the answer for this question, as you can see, which one of the following reaction is not an example of nucleophilic addition and elimination reaction? Actually, if you look into all of these options now, except for option B, all the other options are said to be they follow nucleophilic addition and elimination reaction. But in case of option B, if you take CH3, I would write it like this: CH3, C double bond O H, along with NaHSO3. Right? If you made them react, what happens is that your sodium will try to break this bond, making sure that you have OSO2H and ONA. Alright, this is what happens. Your NaO goes here and your OSO2H goes here. And on proton transfer, you finally get a molecule which is CH3, C, H, OSO2Na and OH. Because obviously O minus Na plus is less stable than that of OH. That is why we do a proton transfer. So yes, this is actually a bisulfide addition product, and thus I would say option B is the absolute correct answer, Dakana. Option B is the absolute correct answer. Okay, so let us look into the next question, and here you have a statement based question. Please look into the question and let me know the answers. Let me know the answers. Quick, quick, quick. No, no, Saujanya. No, not yet, Dakana. Nimma ಆಯ್ತಾ? Sorry, ನೀವು ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೀವು ಆಯ್ತಾ? Everyone, ನೀವು ಆಯ್ತಾ? Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Hi, Pramod. Welcome on board. So focus on the class and let me know the answers. I think it is a bit, I hope it is visible now. Hi, Alpha Kenny. Welcome on board, my dear. So yes, guys, if you haven't liked the session, please like the session without fail. Answer, Madi. Answer, Madi. Am I telling it correctly? If not, please correct me, okay? Sweta says option A. For sure, Siddhappa, I'll give you a lot of explanations, okay? See, whenever you have any doubts with any questions, I am bound to discuss. Please ask it out. I am even ready to answer you 100, 1,000 times. The main focus of this class is to ensure all of you have a very crystal clear knowledge onto what we teach here. Okay? So, yes, Agit. Okay, very good, everyone. Very good, Saujanya. So Shweta says option A. Others, please let me know the answers, Dakana. Please let me know the answers. Quick. See, what did they say in the first statement? The boiling point of an aldehyde and ketones are higher than hydrocarbons of comparable molecular mass because of weak molecular association in aldehydes and ketones due to dipole-dipole interaction. Okay, let it be. The boiling points of aldehyde and ketones are lower than alcohols of similar molecular masses due to the absence of hydrogen bonding. So, what can you understand with this? With this concept, Dakana? What can you understand with this concept? Boiling point depends on what factors? Do you know? Do you know? See, generally, your boiling point depends on molecular weight of a substance, right? Alongside your molecular weight, it depends on hydrogen bonding. It depends on hydrogen bonding. The more hydrogen bond you have, the more boiling point it has. It decreases with total number of branching, and it increases on increasing the polarity of the molecule. So these are all the basic factors which you have to remember. Of course, boiling point depends on all of these factors. And yes, my dear, if you consider this question, the correct statement is, or the correct answer is option A. Both of statement 1 and statement 2 are said to be correct. Okay, so yes, my dear, just like Vedan, guys, make sure that you have full force, make sure that you have full energy, smash that like button because we need one like for 30, and yes, also subscribe to the channel. Fine, next question, the last question from your aldehyde ketones chapter. Please look into this question and let me know the answer, Dakana. Quick, please let me know the answer for this question. Quick. What is Y in the above reaction? Y is actually a complex which is formed. Y is actually a complex which is formed here. So, yes, let me know the answers. I hope the session is Chennagide, right? It's fine, it's good. I believe it is Chennagide. And yes, with the same focus, let me know the answer for this one, my dear. I hope the board is clear, the board is visible. Quick. So what happens when your carbon dioxide reacts with RMGX, which is our Grignard reagent? See, your oxygen, your carbon dioxide is actually of this structure, right? When it reacts with your Grignard reagent, obviously, in Grignard reagent, right? In Grignard reagent, you should remember this. Your alkyl group will have a partial negative charge. Since it is near to a metal which is from S block, and that is why magnesium holds a positive value, whereas your alkyl group holds a negative value. So what happens here? Your alkyl group being partially negative will try to attack the carbon, right? And in order to make the branch possible, we will break the double bond with the oxygen. So that is how your initial complexes form, and the complexes are C double bond O, right? This oxygen is converted here. Then OMGX. Fine? Get my point? So now Since this becomes negatively charged, once again, your Mg is going to attack it, forming it a complex. After hydrolyzing this molecule, right, after hydrolyzing this molecule, an unstable MgX is removed and your hydrogen holds the place, forming your carboxylic acid. So yes, my dear, the correct answer is absolutely option A, and you guys have nailed it like anything. Super, 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 Dakana. Next question is from alcohol, phenols, and carboxylic acid chapters. So if I want to talk about this chapter now, you can specifically say that from every year, 3 to 2 questions come from this chapter. And but if you closely look into what happens with this chapter now, once again, reagent based questions prevails, or naming reaction based question prevails. You can easily get one amongst these two chapters. One amongst these two concepts from alcohol, phenols, and esters. Also, you can see that aldehyde, ketones, and alcohol, phenols chapters are so similar. That is why some questions are made up with interlinking both of these chapters, aldehyde and alcohol chapter. So, you should be very clear with both of these chapters in order to make sure you get at least a minimum of 5 to 8 questions or 5 to 7 questions from both of these chapters, which is aldehyde and alcohol. Clear? Okay, so we will move on to the very first question, my dear. And here you go. This is your question. This is your question. It was actually asked in 2024 re-examination. So look into this question and let me know the final answer. Find D. Okay, find D. Find which one is D here. So focus on to the question. I'll zoom in the question a bit so that you can look into the question and let me know the answers. Quick, Dakana. Guys, share the session maximum. Share Madi. So that only if you share, we could ensure that we have a very good crowd here and the session goes interesting. Okay? Right. Let me get the answers in a gada gudu way, Dakana. Quick. Where are your answers? Quick. Yes, Dakana. Quick. Yes. So next, Ankitha ma'am will come. She'll be starting over. Don't you worry. We still have 2 more chapters left. And once it is done, dusted, and smashed, we will go on with the next part. So yes, my dear. So I can see a lot of option D's and E's and D's and A's and a little bit of B's. So can you please let me know the correct answer? What happens in this reaction, Dakana? Whenever phosphorus and iodide react with your alcohol, your OH group is replaced by iodine because iodine is more electronegative than your OH, right? So here you get CH3, CH2, I minus. Then on reaction with the magnesium and dry ether, your magnesium forms a place here, forming a molecule. Your B molecule is absolutely going to be CH3, CH2, Mg and I, right? Mg and I. Next, similarly, if you make this molecule to react with your formaldehyde, then obviously you are going to get a complex wherein which your formaldehyde, which is HCHO, is going to react with the molecule I could write HCHO in this format, Dakana, so that it will be easy for you to understand. So here what happens exactly from here, I hope the board is visible, right? Is it so? Is it so? Yes. Exactly what happens here is that your carbon will have partial positive charge, your oxygen will have partial negative charge. So what happens? Your magnesium being positive attacks your oxygen, and your ethyl group being negative attacks your positive carbon group, right? And that is how C is none other than COMGI, right? Hydrogen, then hydrogen and CH2CH. Got it? And finally, when they are reacted or when they are hydrolyzed with water, you get an alcohol which has the structure of CH3, CH2, CH2OH. So this is a big question, but yes, this was actually asked in 2024. So you must be prepared for the worst and you must be prepared for anything. And yes, option E is the right answer. Option E is the absolute correct answer. So here you go with another question. Please let me know the answers in the comment section, Dakana. Please let me know the answer for this. And yes, if you have Instagram, if you want to follow me, if you want to talk with me in person, you always have my ID here. Just NEET _ Premila _ chemistry. You can reach out to me if in case if you want any other extra notes or if you have to solve any doubts. Okay, so yes, like Mardi, answer Mardi. Okay, Siddhapa, did you not understand the Kana? It is very simple, my dear. The entire complex revolves around your alcohol and aldehyde. Just understand this one thing. If you have a series of reaction which includes your alcohol and aldehyde, right, along with magnesium, then at final stage you are going to get R, if this is R now, R plus R dash alcohol. Is that clear? So you don't have to, look into what step happens, so on and so forth. Just you can use this trick. In final state, if an alcohol reacts with series reaction and the series reaction has one aldehyde, then final product is going to be NR1 plus R2 alcohol. Right? So option A is the right answer. Next question. Look into this question and let me know the answers, Dakana. Please look into this question and let me know the answers. I'll give you a lot of tricks then and there. Okay, the tricks which I personally use and I used to, teach my previous year students and all. So whenever I say so, please note it down, right? Sweta, Suchitra, Meghana. Yes, for last question, option A is the right answer. Let me know the answer for this one as well, my dear. Quick. Anytime, Siddhappa. Dekanna, share maximum, because the count is so low, Kanna. Please share maximum, okay? So here, products A and B are formed in a following reaction. Let us try to complete the following reaction. So here an alcohol reacts with PCl5 to form an alkyl chloride, which means the remaining hydrogen and your phosphorus along with some oxygen is going to react, right? So here you have one phosphorus, you have three hydrogens and three oxygens. That is why A is going to be H3PO3. Right? H3PO3. And what is the name of this, Dakana? This is phosphorus acid. You should remember this. This is phosphorus acid. Then, talking about the next reaction. Here, once again, your alkyl group reacts with chlorine to form RCl, one RCl along with one HCl. So, what is the balance, Dakana? So, 2 chlorine. You have 5 chlorine in the reactant. 2 chlorine is complete in the product. So remaining you have 3 chlorine, right? 3 chlorine. Plus here you have an oxygen. 1 oxygen is left over. And finally you have a phosphorus which is left over. If you combine all of these, right? If you combine all of these, you will get POCl3, which is none other than phosphorus. Phosphorus oxychloride. So the correct answer for this question is A is H3PO3 and B is POCl3. That is why I say option D is the right answer. Option D is the absolute correct answer, my dear. Very good, very good, very good, Rakana. Wonderful. I'm so happy that you guys were able to crack this question like anything. Wonderful, wonderful. With the same force, let us look into this question. Okay, with the same force, let us look into this question. First, look into the, match the following. Please look into the match the following. And let me know the answers one by one. Dekanna, quick, quick, quick. Like Madi, share Madi, answer Madi. So, yes, if I'm saying something wrong, please help me with the same, okay? Please bear me with the same at first. Because in last session, I saw one student who told in the comment that, ma'am, your teaching is good, but please do it in Kannada. So I'm trying to apply Kannada then and there. Don't you worry. For the first 1 week, it might be a bit bristled, but later on, I'll ensure that I become fluent in Kannada. Okay. So yes, Dakana, please let me know your answers. Let me know your answers right away, right away, right away. Siddhapa option D, Saujanya option D. Quick, quick, quick. I want you guys to answer it out. I want you guys to answer it out. Options. Okay, so I'll give you the options, my dear. Here it goes. Here you have the options. So please let me know which one is the right option, Dakana. Which one is the right option? Which one is the right option? Let it be quick, quick, quick. Hi, Uday Gaming. Welcome back. You were already there in the class, right? Here you have the options, Dakana. I hope the board is visible. Right? So please let me know the answers. Please let me know the answers. Answer Madi. Answer Madi. If you do not know the answer, if you feel, if you have a guilt that whether my answer might be wrong, just leave that guilt aside. Let it be outside your house and focus on the class. Even if it is wrong, I am happy that you could answer the question. Okay. Even if your answers are wrong, I would be so happy that you guys try to answer it. So please, please, please answer this question. Answer this question right away. Answer Madida Kana. Manoj, hi, hi, hi. Welcome on board. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so I understand this question is a bit tricky, but those who are really, really clear with each and every reagents, you can easily knock off this like anything. So yes, now let us look into the reactions, Takana. Match reagents with the products. What happens when NaOH, carbon dioxide and hydrogen comes into place? Whenever you have a phenol, right? Whenever you have a phenol, here consider that the reactant is always phenol. Okay, for all the four, it is phenol. So whenever your phenol reacts with NaOH, CO2 and H plus, you will form salicylic acid, right? Salicylic acid. And please tell me what is the name of this reaction? What is the name of this reaction, Dakana? Is it Kolb's or Reimer-Tiemann? Tell me, what is the name of this reaction, Dakana? Is it Kolb's or Reimer-Tiemann? Quick, quick, quick. What is the name of this reaction? Answer Madi Ra. Is this Kolb's reaction or Reimer-Tiemann reaction? This is actually Kolb's reaction, right? So always remember, I would have told you this trick as well, okay, in the last class. So if you have CO2, co, if you pronounce it right away as a word, it spells to co. Co means Kolb's reaction. Co means Kolb's reaction. So that is how you say this comes under Kolb's reaction, and in Kolb's reaction, salicylic acid is formed. Similarly, if you look into the next reaction, now if you take aqueous NaOH, CH3Cl and H plus, obviously phenol is going to convert into salicylaldehyde, and this comes under Reimer-Teimer reaction. Okay, so this is Kolb's reaction. This is Reimer-Teimer reaction. Then finally, if you make your phenol react with zinc and heat, now if you heat it a bit, your zinc will act as an reducing agent. It will reduce your phenol into benzene, and the byproduct is always going to be zinc oxide, and that is why we say for option C it is benzene. And finally, the one which is left over, it is absolutely going to be benzoquinone. But can you please tell me what is the name of the reaction with which you can form benzoquinone? What is the name of the reaction, Dakana? What is the name of the reaction? Kana, Manoj, it might come, Kana. The count might come up. Don't you worry, don't you worry. What is the name of the reaction which converts phenol into benzoquinone? Quickly tell me. What is the name of this reaction, Dakana? Yes, what is this reaction called? Ade, you are in phenol, na? If you write your phenol, you are going to remove hydrogen and you are going to add oxygen. If removal of hydrogen and addition of oxygen occurs, then it is absolutely going to be what? It is going to be an oxidation reaction. So yes, this reaction, the last one, is absolutely oxidation reaction, and the correct answer for this wholesome reactions is absolutely option D. So option D is the right answer. Option D is the absolute correct answer. Hi Sidappa, welcome back, welcome back. So here you go with another question. Dekanna, focus Madi, and let me know the correct answer. Which one of the following reaction sequence is incorrect for the preparation of phenol? In order to, prepare phenol from oleum, from benzene, what is the correct method? It can be from benzene, amine, so whatever. See, whatever is given here, now this is your reactant, right? It reacts with some other thing to form the product. So the reagents are given here. You have to tell me which one is absolutely wrong. Sweta, always first Sweta. Very good, very good. Sweta says option D. Let me get some more answers from everyone. Sweta is the only one answering, huh? Right, she is the only one answering. What about others? Meghna, Suchitra, Manoj. Quick. Saujanya. Quick, Dakana. I want you guys to answer it quick. Saujanya says option A. Very good, very good. Let us make it as a military drill, Dakana. Let us consider this as a military drill and answer me quickly. Fast. Answer Madi. Dhruva, option D. Very good, Dhruva. Meghana, option D. Suchitra, option D. Sidappa, option B. So yes, for this question, the correct answer and the incorrect order is absolutely option D. Because in case of option D, right, if you make your aryl halide, which is benzyl chloride, react with NaOH, phenyl chloride to react with NaOH at STP condition. You know, at STP condition, substitution of sp2 carbon is not feasible. Substitution reaction is not feasible in case of aromatic compound. Why? Because aromatic compound needs high temperature and high pressure in order to make sure that they follow nucleophilic substitution. So that is why I say this reaction is not at all possible in STP, and thus option D is the absolute correct answer. Okay. Yes, 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 Sweta. For any aromatic reaction, right? For any aromatic nucleophilic substitution reaction, you have to keep this in mind that it needs high temperature and extremely high pressure in order to make sure that substitution is feasible then. Right? So keep this in mind. This is a very good point. You will use the same in your haloalkenes and haloarenes chapter as well. So here you go. Option D is the right answer. Option D is the correct answer for last question. So next question, this is actually a statement-based question. First, read a statement clearly. I will zoom out once you need the options. Okay? Dhruva, I think instead of D, you typed E. I believe so. Okay, so come on guys, come on. Let us show our force factor here. Let us show our force factor here. Let us show what answer means to in the comment section. Quick, quick, quick. Can we have a train of answers, my dear? Can we have a train of answers? Quick, quick, quick. Sweta, Dhruva, Meghana, Suchitra, Saujanya, Manoj. I'm expecting answers from all of you, my dear. You guys are extremely smart. I want answers from your end. Shweta says C. Others answer, answer, answer. So here you have the option. So answer it, answer it, answer it. Okay, Siddhappa, in order to understand statement-based question, just translate the concept into your native language. Say, for example, for me, I would translate this question into Malayalam so that I can understand it in a better way. Similarly, in your case, just try to translate the concept, not each and every word. Just try to transfer the concept in your Kannada language and try to read it out, try to understand whether the concept is correct or not. If the concept is correct, then the statement is true. And if the concept is wrong, the statement is wrong. Okay, so I can see a lot of option C's. Very good, very good, very good, Rakana. So can C be the correct answer for this question? Let us see. So first of all, let us look into each of the question statement which is given here. Statement 1, the acidic strength of monosubstituted nitrophenol is higher than phenol because of electron withdrawing nitro group. Yes, nitro group has an electron withdrawing tendency. You know it can withdraw electrons both by minus I or minus R effect, right? So whenever a nitrophenol is substituted instead of phenol, then obviously you know that their acidic strength will increase, because obviously whenever you add a minus I group to a molecule, its acidic strength increases. Whenever you add plus I group to a molecule, its basic strength increases. So you have to remember this. And yes, my dear, statement 1 is absolutely true. It is true, true, true. Then if you look into statement 2, they say that O nitrophenol, M nitrophenol and P nitrophenol will have same acidic strength as they have one nitro group attached to the phenolic ring. Dekanam, always remember, whenever you consider your nitro group which is attached to a benzene ring, okay, the nitro group which is present in ortho and para are strong due to resonance effect, due to minus R effect, okay, than that of meta position. Because in meta position, you just have the inductive effect, minus I effect. But in case of ortho and para position, you have both minus R effect and minus I effect. Minus R effect prevails. So that is why we say an isomer of nitrophenol with meta-directing nitro group. Okay, you understand, right? Meta-directing nitro group is said to be more stable. Right, ma'am, what do you mean by this ortho, para, meta conditions? I am unable to understand, ma'am. It is so simple, Dakana. Whenever you have your phenol, and the functional group here is absolutely OH. And if you try to attach something in the nearby position, like in the carbon 2 positions, then they are called as ortho. If you try to connect something in the position which is left 1 from the molecule, it is meta. And finally, the one which is opposite in direction to the functional group, it is para. So always remember, in case of nitro group, ortho and para are said to be more, they have more minus R effect. That is why meta groups are said to be more stable. Fine. Next, we'll go ahead with hydrocarbons, and here you have the first question. Please let me know the answer for the same, Kana. Please let me know the answer for the same. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Yes, quickly, quickly, quickly. Please answer, please answer. Sorry, I hope the board is clear. Right, you have to find the correct order of boiling points from the below given orders. Okay, boiling point you have to find. Quick, quick, quick. Sweta says option A. Sweta says option A. Guys, if the board is not clear, please let me know so that I'll zoom in a bit. Okay. If the board is not clear, please let me know so that I'll zoom in a bit. Alright, you have to find the boiling point order. Boiling point order. So I can see a lot of people opting for option A. Is option A the correct answer? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? The Kanna, focus ಮಾಡಿ, answer ಮಾಡಿ. Focus ಮಾಡಿ, answer ಮಾಡಿ. I can see a lot of options. C's. Hi Aishu, welcome on board. Sorry Dakana, I did not see your, you coming. Sorry. So hi, welcome. So the correct answer is absolutely option A. Why? Because see, whenever the number of carbon increases, the molecular mass also increases, which makes the boiling point increase. So that is why I say the first one with maximum boiling point is heptane, which is A, followed by hexane, which is C, followed by 2-methylbutane, which is C, right, which is C, I guess, yes, C. Then butane, which is P, finally methylpropane, which is D. So the correct answer is absolutely, finessely option A, my dear. And you guys have done a wonderful job, a beautiful job, and a very, very, very pretty job. So let us look into the next question. And here we go. Let us look into the next question. And here we go, Dakana. Quick, quick, quick. Yes, Dakana. Yes. Answer Madi. Yes, Aishu. Like Madi. So next we will come up with Ankitha ma'am's session. It is soon to come. But before that, answer it like a pro gamer, Dakana. Answer it like a pro gamer. Let us challenge NEET right away. No one is going to, fear for NEET. Let us challenge NEET in that way. Okay. So yes. Let me know the answers. Answers, Muddy. Like a muddy. So the correct answer for this question is, for this question, I would say the correct answer is absolutely option D. Why? Because the incorrect method of synthesis of alkyl. If you make your vicinal dihalides, which is none other than CH2, CH2, and some halogen, I would say bromine, to react with zinc metal, what happens is that you will form zinc, bromide, and CH2 double bond CH2. Right? Next reaction. If you treat alkanes with sodium, right? If you treat alkane with hydrogen in the presence of sodium and liquid ammonia, obviously you form trans-alkane structure. Remember this forms trans-alkane structure. Similarly, from alkyl halide, if you make your alkyl halide to react with any of those base, maybe alcoholic KOH, alcoholic NaOH, you get this kind of an alkene. And finally, when you make your alkyl halide to react with KOH, your halide group is removed and OH group is added, forming an alcohol. Right? So the correct answer and the incorrect method is absolutely option D, my dear. Option D is the absolute right answer. Okay? Yes. Okay, my dear. So look into the next question, and here we go. Dakana. Aishu, if you are practicing for any other question now, like if you are practicing for any other entrance exam, then this will help you with the same. So if you can, please be in the session, Dakana. Please be in the session, okay? So Kanna, answer Madi. Quick. Let me know the answers, Dakana. Let me know the answers. Quick. Sweta says A. Hacker says D. I can see just 2 answers. What about others, Dakana? What about others? I can just see 2 answers. Adekana, focus, and let me know the answer, Dakana. Quick. Each and every question will be dealt with explanation, detailed explanation. So all I want you to do now is focus on the class and make sure that you give your best here. All right? So Akshata, hi Akshata, welcome on board. Suchitra, very good. Hacker, wonderful. I can see a lot of people answers. Okay, I can see a lot of people answering to this question. So yes, the correct answer for this question is absolutely. Before that, let us look into the question, okay? They are asking which reaction proceeds to electrophilic substitution. So if you can see here, chlorine is actually not an electrophile, it is actually a nucleophile. In the sense that it is getting attracted to a partially positive molecule. So even here you have chlorine, they are all nucleophilic in nature. But finally, if you consider this reaction now, the reaction which is given in option D, even here you have chlorine, but what happens is that the count of chlorine reduces, which means negative charge reduces, and that is why I say that this is actually an electrophilic substitution reaction. So how could you say that this is actually an electrophilic substitution reaction? All you have to remember here is the chlorine count is reduced, which means the nature of being an electrophile is introduced, it is increased, and that is how option D is the absolute correct answer. Very good, my dear. Let us look into next set of question, and here you go. This is an easy peasy question, Dakana. This is an easy peasy question. Please let me which one would be the right reagent for this reaction. Yes, quick. Uday, Hacker, Meghana, Saujanya, Suchitra, Sweta, Akshata, answer it, Rakana, answer Madi. And guys, if you haven't liked, please like the session because we just need one more like for 50. Let us reach 50, Rakana. Let us reach 50 like anything. Quick, quick, quick. Answer Madi, answer Madi. Meghana, option D. Very good, very good, very good, Rakana. So the correct answer is absolutely option D. Why? Because in presence of hydrogen, palladium, and quinoline, your triple bond is big. It is break to form double bond, right? And that is how option D is the right answer. Option D is the absolute correct answer, Rakana. So let us look into the next set of questions, and here we have. Please let me know the answers. Please let me know the answers in the comment section. Quick, quick, quick. Answer Madi, answer Madi. Answer Madi, Rakana. Quick. You guys are brave. You guys are smart. You guys have absolute right answers with the same. So quickly, quickly, let me know the answers for this question, Rakana. Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Okay. See, this is an easy peasy question. Once again, I would say that this is an easy peasy question. All you have to do is focus on the class, let me know the answers. That's it. As simple as that. Suchitra says option C. Sweta Meghana says option D. So for this question, a hydrocarbon A reacts with bromine by substitution to form an alkyl bromine, which by Oates reaction is converted to a gaseous hydrocarbon containing less than 4 carbon atoms. So one of that gaseous hydrocarbon is ethanol. You guys already, sorry, ethane. You guys already know, na? Ethane is actually gaseous in nature. Also, if you consider all of these four options, the question clearly says that you need at least less than 4 carbon atoms. But if you take all of these three, they are going to give exactly 4 carbon atom structure. So that is why I say, even without looking into the answer, looking into the reaction, I would say that yes, option D is the right answer. Whenever you make this to react with bromine and heat, it is going to give you CH3 add a CH3 Br, and on reaction with sodium and ether, it will give you CH3 CH3. So this is the correct answer. Option D is the absolute correct answer, my dear. Very good, very good, very good. Let me know the answer for this one. This is once again the most famous question of your hydrocarbons. So this is one of the most famous question from hydrocarbon. I want you guys to answer it like a pro gamer, right? Quick, quick, quick. Answer Madi, answer Madi. Answer Madi Ra, answer Madi. I believe that you understand the concepts, right? Whatever I say, I believe that you understand the concepts. If you have any doubts, please ask it out. Fine. Whenever you have a doubt, ask it out like anything. Ask me from all nooks and corners. I'm ready to clarify this. So yes, A. I can see a lot of option A's. Is A the right answer, my dear? Is A the right answer? Are you sure that option A is the right answer? Yes. Dekana, 53 likes so far. So smash the like button. Let us reach 60 soon. Okay. Let us reach 60 soon. For this question, 1 minute. Okay, thank you so much for waiting, Dakana. So if you look into the options for this question, right? Uh, under what, under what detail you say that yes, this is the correct answer? Could you please tell me? Under what constances you say that yes, absolutely, absolutely, this is your right answer? Quick, 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 Dakana. Let me know. Let me know. Why? Specifically, you go with option A. Is there any reason? Is there any reason? Why option A? Why option D? Those who have told the answers, please let me know. Why option A? Why option D? Why? Quick, quick, quick. Acid hydrogen. Okay, fine. So, acid hydrogen. So, what happens? What happens with acid hydrogen, Stakana? Percentage of S character. Very good, Rakana. So you answer it out with the percentage of S character. Wonderful. So here you can say that whenever the electronegativity of a molecule is high, acidic strength is also high. And how will you find the electronegativity of a molecule? You know, whenever S character is maximum, right? S character is maximum, your electronegativity increases, thereby increasing acidic strength. So all you have to find is look into the S character. Here you have a triple bond. You know, in triple bond, you have sp hybridization, which means 50% S character is present. In double bonds, you have sp2, which means 33% of S character is present. And in single bonds, you have sp3, which means, yes, 25% of S character is present. So that is why I say option A is the right answer. Option A, first you have triple bond, then a mixture of double and triple bond. Finally, something which has double bond and then single bonds. So yes, based on S character, option A is the right answer. Option A is the exact correct answer, my dear. So here we go with the next chapter, which is equilibrium. Equilibrium holds a very good importance in your physical chemistry. Trust me, if there is just 2 to 3 chapters which I have to prepare from physical chemistry in order to crack my NEET chemistry, I would prefer equilibrium, both chemical and ionic equilibrium, thermodynamics, electrochemistry, because these 3 chapters hold a very good part in your preparation. So yes, with that note, please let me know the answer for this question. This was asked in the year 2024. Yes, Dakana, let me know the answers. Quick. Guys, like Madi. Those who have not liked the session, like Madi. Let us reach like to at least 60, Dakana. Now, as of now, I can see we have 55 likes. Let us make it reach to at least 60. Okay, Manoj, Sweta, A, Saujanya, B. Quick. Okay. Yes. I can see a lot of option A's, Dakana, a lot of option A's. Is A the right answer? Is A the correct answer? See, Kp and Kc is not equal. right? The question is where Kp and Kc is not equal. So let us consider the formula for Kp and Kc. What is the relation between Kp and Kc? Kp is equal to Kc RT power del Ng, right? So whenever power del Ng is not equal to 1, del Ng is not equal to 1, sorry, not equal to 0, then obviously Kp is not, Kp is not equal to Kc. Let us come from down to up. Here you know that you have two products, two reactants. So the value of delta Ng is product minus reactant, 2 minus 2, 0. The same goes on here, two products, two reactants. So the delta Ng value, number of gas molecules of product minus reactant is going to be 0. Here you have two product, two reactant, once again 0. Finally, with option A, you have just one reactant and two product, which means the delta Ng value 2 minus 1, which is 1, not equal to 0. That is why I say option A is the right answer and option A is the absolute correct answer. See, always remember this, my dear Kanna. Kp-Kc relation. Kp and Kc based questions are so much important in your equilibrium. You can expect 99% of the cases that you can expect one question from Kp-Kc. Alright, so please note it down, and here we go with another question. Please let me know the answer for the same. Once again, this is taken from 2024, NEET 2024 question paper. Quick, Dakana, quick, please let me know the answers. Like Madi, share Madi, if you haven't done so far. Please do it, please do it. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, Dakana, quick. I can see a lot of option A's, option C's. I can see a lot of option A's and option C's. Quick, quick, quick. What could be the right answer? What could be the right answer? So in case of this question, right, for a reaction 2A gives B, C, B plus C, Kc is this much. At a given time, composition of reaction mixture is, all the concentration is equal to 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, right? So which of the following is correct? First, we have to find Kc. Equilibrium constant Kc is none other than concentration of product by concentration of reactant. Here it is going to be B C by A square. Why specifically A square, ma'am? Because here you have 2A, stoichiometric value also counts. That is why I say A square. Here it is given that Kc is 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. Right? And also you have to find Qz, right? You have to find which of the following is correct. And they have also given some, reaction might going forward, backward, so on, vagera, vagera. So all you have to do is find reaction quotient. See, if the system is at equilibrium, your reaction quotient will be equal to Kc. That is how I come to a consensus that yes, Qc and Kc is somewhat similar. So find Q with the same formula, wherein which Q is going to be 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, which is concentration of B and C, divided by 2 into 10 to the power minus 3, the whole square. Cut this out, Q is going to be 1, which means comparing Qc and Kc, you know Qc is 1, Kc is 4 into 10 to the power minus 3. Here, Qc is larger than Kc, because in Kc you have 10 to the power minus 3, na? It is very, very small, 0.007 comes here, right? So Qc is larger than Kc. And if this occurs, then the reaction will probably move with backward direction. Okay, so the correct answer is going to be absolutely perfectly option C. And yes, my dear, option C is the right answer. It has a tendency to go backward, in backward direction is the absolute correct answer. Right? Wonderful, 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 my dear. So is that clear? Shall we move on with the next question? So this is how you can expect questions with regards to equilibrium chapter. And here you have another set of questions. Look into the question, okay? Read it out clearly and then let me know the answer, Dakana. This is a superb question. Okay, a superb easy question, right? You have to find the answers and this might take just few seconds to solve this question, Dakana. I know. Still, there might be few students who are, who are not so prepared to solve this kind of a question because you think that you might need some extra time. But trust me, this is going to be super easy. So, guys, shall we have this as a homework? Everyone, can we have this as a homework? See, Aishu, Kalpana, Shweta, Suchitra, Manoj, can we have this as a homework? Yes or no? Please let me know in the comment section, Dakana. Okay, Saujanya says option C. No? Okay, Purnima says yes. Saujanya says no, ma'am. Okay, guys, we'll do one thing. You guys take this as a homework. And in next session, I will solve this question and let you know the answers. Or in the comment section, I'll give you the answer. Okay? You can cross-check with it. Okay? No, ma'am. Why? Is it difficult to solve, Dakana? Is it difficult to solve? Is it difficult? Let me know. I'll solve it right away here. Because yes, this question is actually time consuming. Anyways, I'll solve it and I'll show it to you, my dear. So here you have the equation. You have to find Kc at first. You have the concentration of N2O2 and NO given. So you know Kc is none other than concentration of product by concentration of reactant. And if you have any stoichiometric value, you can post the stoichiometric value on the top. So if you consider this equation, then nitrogen value is 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 into oxygen's value is 4.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 divided by reactant is 2NO. So you are going to take 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 3 the whole square, which is 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 2.8 into 10 to the power minus 3. Minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. Everything gets cut off. And finally, if you cut these values, now 2.8 and 4.2, and another 2.8 approximately with 3, you could get a value somewhat equal to 1.6 or 1.5, Dakana. Okay? Yes? Next we will look into the question. Alright? Next we will look into the reaction. From the reaction, I can come to a conclusion that 2NO2 gives N2 and O2. So initially, when the time is 0, I have 0.1 mole of NO as it is given in the question, 0.1. And obviously, the initial concentration of nitrogen and oxygen is going to be 0. After a period of time, your reactant value is going to be 0.1 minus 0.1 alpha, right? Nitrogen and oxygen will have a value of 0.05 alpha and 0.05 alpha. Don't ask me where this 0.05 came, because half of 0.1 is 0.05 and 0.05. I have equally given them chances. Okay, so now give this or share this in your Kc equation. So you know, right? Kc's equation is product by reactant. Put it into product by reactant concentration. You get a value for Kc. Then substitute it or try to find your alpha, degree of dissociation with Kc. You know, Kc is equal to alpha squared by 1 minus alpha the whole square. Substitute the values and find me the answer. So this will be your homework question. Okay, half of the question is done by me. The rest, you have to find Kc. You have to find alpha. That is the only thing which you have to do here. Can we, my dear? Can we answer this? Yes? Kalpana? No worries, Kalpana. Still, now this is a homework question, okay? You have to find the alpha value. I just told you how to do this question, right? Or shall I give you some time so that you can try to solve this question and let me know the answers? Yes, please solve this question and let me know the answer, Dakana. I've given you the basic calculations. On a final stage, you have to, with the help of KC formula, you have to find alpha value. Can you find it out right away? Is it possible, or shall I give this as a homework? Ade Kanna, tell me. Quick, quick, quick. Can I give this as a homework, or is it fine for you guys to carry forward? Quick! Okay, let it be homework, okay? Let it be homework, let it be homework, let it be homework. Note it down. Please take a screenshot of this page and you have to tell me the value of alpha in the comment section. For each and every comment, I'll be replying to you, and also I'll pinpoint where you must have done mistake if the answer is wrong. Okay, so note it down, note it down, note it down, take a screenshot. Clear? Right. You have a next question here, and here it goes. Quick, 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 Dakana. Quickly let me know the answers. Let me know the answers. Just two more questions left. Just two more questions left. Quickly let me know the answers. Okay, so I'll inform Ankitha ma'am right away. Okay. Quick, quick, quick. Those who haven't liked, like Madi, share Madi. Quick, quick, quick. Focus, focus. Alex, Ankita ma'am will come the Kana. Once I finish the class now, she will be starting. Right? Let us surpass 100 likes the Kana. Let us surpass 100 likes. So yes, I can see a lot of option B's, lot of option C's. Shah Sanidhi for sure will come up with a video for the same, okay? For COMEDK, we would come up with a video. Don't you worry, don't you worry. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, quick, quick, quick. Okay, answer me. What happened? What happened? Yes. Okay. Yes, so the correct answer for this question is, first let us look into a question, okay? For a weak acid, HA, fine. The percentage of dissociation is nearly 1%. So alpha degree of dissociation, alpha percentage is given. If the concentration of the acid is also given as 0.1 mole, then tell me the correct answer for K. So this is super easy, Rakana. You know the only formula which you have to follow. K is equal to C alpha square. Here C value is 0.1 as it is given in the question. Also, if it is 1% at ease, if the dissociation is 1%, convert it into the generalized value, which is 1% divided by 100, 0.01 into 0.01, the whole square. And yes, the final answer is going to be 1 into 10 to the power minus 5. So yes, my dear, 1 into 10 to the power minus 5. Option C is the right answer. Option C is the absolute right answer. Voice of Islam. C. Your upcoming PUC2 classes will be done. It will be done, dusted in this channel. So don't you worry, Dakana. Please focus on the class. Don't spam in the middle. Okay. I can see your message. Once I finish this question, for sure I'll reply for you. I would never leave any one of your doubts. So please wait, don't spam continuously. Okay, it is not going to help with others as well, Dakana. Consider their mindset as well. Na? If you continuously send this message, it is going to for sure disturb others who are there in the session, right? So please, please, please do not do this. Focus on the class, focus on the class. I will reply for your questions for sure. Right? So next question. Let me look into the answer for this question, my dear. This is a super easy question. This is a pakka question. So please let me know the answer for the same. Right? This question, it is one of a kind question, my dear. This looks just like laddu. If you have a laddu or if you have a alva kind of question, you can right away say the answer, right? Just like how you eat the alva right away, you can right away say the answer for this one. This question will not take much of your time. So please let me know the answers. Quick. Answer, Madi. Very good. I can see option E. Manoj saying option B. So guys, first let us try to understand the concept, okay? So in general, which one of the following condition will favor maximum formation of a product in a reaction? So here you can see, right? Here you can see your delta H is negative. If delta H is negative, could you please tell me what is, what is the kind of a reaction which is formed here? Right? If your delta H is negative, then is it endothermic or exothermic? Quickly tell me. If your delta H is negative, is it endothermic or exothermic? See, whenever you gain some energy, your delta H becomes positive and thus it becomes endothermic. Similarly, whenever you lose your energy, your delta H becomes negative. That means the reaction is going to be exothermic. In case of exothermic reaction, what happens with exothermic reaction, Dakana? The reactant in itself will lose the energy and try to form products. So the reactant is going to give you the energy. It is going to release the energy. In that case, if you are not allowing it to release the energy and if you give more and more of energy at its power, then that is not going to help. Secondly, whenever you take a gaseous reaction, in case of a gaseous reaction, high pressure, whenever you increase the pressure, reactivity increases. And whenever you decrease the temperature, reactivity increases. And that is why we come to a conclusion that yes, for this kind of a gaseous reaction, the reaction favors formation of product or favors forward direction whenever the temperature is low and the pressure is high. But if you have a solid or a liquid in this reaction, then pressure has no effect, right? In case of solid and liquid related reaction, pressure has no effect. It only depends on whether the reaction is endo or exo, and on the basis of the type of the reaction, whether it is endo or exo, we will say that yes, for this reaction we need temperature, we need to increase temperature, and for this reaction we need to reduce the temperature. So please keep it in mind, and that's it. Here we go with the last question, my dear. Last of the last question. Let me know the answer for the same. This is a super easy question, okay? This is based on Lee Chatelier's principle. This is a super easy question. So please let me know the answers in the comment section, Dakana. Quick. I'm not going to give you options, okay? You straight away have to look into the question and let me know the answers. So here, on a final stage, you need this reaction from these two K values. How will you find it? First, try to understand what is there in the reaction, Dakana. Here, you have nitrogen and hydrogen forming ammonia. But this ammonia is in the reactant stage of the final reaction, the reaction with which you have to say the K value. So, I am trying to reverse the reaction in order to make sure that NH3 becomes the reactant and N2 and H2 becomes the product. So now, if I try to, whenever I reverse the reaction, my K1 value is written in denominator. That is why 1 by K1 gives 2NH3, which gives N2 plus 3H2. Then talking about the second value, which is K2. You can see NO2 is here in the product. There is no change in the stoichiometry. And yes, I would say that obviously the second reaction is going to be the same. And yes, N2 plus O2 will give you H2O. Sorry, N2 plus O2 will give you 2NO. Sorry. Finally, with the third reaction. Here I have 1 by 2 oxygen, but here I have 5 by 2 oxygen, wherein which a mole of oxygen or 1 oxygen will come from here, which means the remaining 3 by 2 will be fetched from the third equation, and that is why I make a cube root of the third equation, right? I make a cube root of the third equation in order to ensure that my reaction is multiplied with 3. So the reaction goes like this: 3H2 plus 1 by 2 into oxygen gives 3 by 2 oxygen, gives 3H2O. Fine. So we are here with the final reactions, the final set of reaction. Now all you have to do is add all of these three, right? Or add these two and minus this from the first reaction. And that is how your final equation comes. So the final value of K would be K2, K3 cube divided by K1. And thus I would say the correct answer for this question is absolutely, is finlessly option. So option A is the right answer, Dakana. Option A is the absolute correct answer. Alright? So yes, with my session is over, but please wait. Ankitha ma'am is here to rock the session like anything. My dear champions, if you are not following us on Instagram, please follow us. You have the link in the description below. And if you want to follow me, you know my name in the Instagram and Telegram, which is NEET_Premila_chemistry. You can directly reach out to me there. You can ask your doubts. If you want any mock test question papers, you can ask me there. I'll give you all of those. Don't worry, it is not paid, it is completely free. Also, you know that our Vedantu center is here in JP Nagar, Bangalore. So please make use of it. And with this, we will wind up our session, Dakana. But I would like to give you some tips before winding up the session. Guys, we just have 3 to 4 days left for our NEET. Right? We just have 3 to 4 days left for our NEET. So don't try to read something new in your physics or chemistry or biology chapters. Make sure that you only focus on what is needed and what is not. Focus on high weightage chapters. Revise the topics which you have already dealt with. Make sure that you practice a lot of previous year question. You should at least practice the last 10 years previous year question. So if you do all of these, for sure you are going to get a very good mark, my dear. You are going to ace NEET 2025 like anything. So all the very best for the same. Make sure that you smash NEET 2025 like anything in the upcoming days. So all you have to do is A, don't read anything new. B, focus on high weightage. C, focus on previous year questions. With that, I will wind up the session, my dear. Ankitha ma'am is here to rock. So she will continue the session, and tata bye-bye. Take care. All the very best for your NEET exam. I'll meet you tomorrow in the upcoming session. Okay? Right, my dear. So please give me a minute of time. I'll call Ankitha ma'am and I'll update her. All right?
Started? Yes, ma'am. I did. Okay, ma'am. I did. Wonderful. Okay, ma'am. Bye. Take care. You too, ma'am. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಎಲ್ರು? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಇನ್ನು 2-3 ದಿವಸ ಉಳಿತು ಅಲ್ವಾ? 3 ದಿವಸ ಉಳಿತು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನು? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ವೇದಾಂತು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಎವ್ರಿವಾನ್. ಹೇಗ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನು? ಹಲೋ, ಹಾಯ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಿದ್ಯಾ ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ನು? ಆಲ್ ಸೆಟ್? ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಡೂ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಸೊ ಫನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸು ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಚಾನಲಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲಿಂಕ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್. ಐ ನೋ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೂ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶೇರ್ ದ ಮೀಮ್ಸ್, ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಮೀಮ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡೂ ಶೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೂಪರ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ನೈಸ್. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್. ಎಸ್, ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್? ಸಖತ್ತಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಟೈಮು. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಹೊಸ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೋಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರಮೀಳಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಟಿಪ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 3-4 ದಿವಸ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ರಿವೈಸ್ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಹೈ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹೊಸ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಓದಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಹೊಸ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಏನು ನೆನಪಿರಲ್ಲ. ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್. ಹೈ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು? ಪಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ 6% ಹೈ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ಸು, ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್, ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್, ಕೀಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, ಅಮೈನ್ಸ್, ಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕಾರ್ಬನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೈ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಂಗಂತ ಬೇರೆದನ್ನ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನು ಓದಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. PYQs ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಮಾಕ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, PYQ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಇರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಮಿ ಅ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಹಾ, ಸೊ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ? 1 gram of hydrogen has same number of molecules as in dash. 4 options are given here. 4 ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? What's going to be the answer? ಲೈವ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. It is the continuation of the live. ಹಾ, ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 14 grams of nitrogen, 18 grams of water, 16 grams of carbon monoxide, 28 grams of nitrogen. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. 1 gram of hydrogen ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡಿಡಿರಿ ಬೇಗ. 1 gram of hydrogen ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ? ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನು? ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು given mass divided by molar mass. given mass divided by molar mass. molar mass ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. given mass ಸಹ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು? 1 gram divided by 2. ಓಕೆ, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 0.5 moles ಆಯ್ತು. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ is 0.5. ಸೊ 0.5 moles ಇನ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕಿ ಬೇಗ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಯಾರದು? ಯಾರೋ ಸಾಂತ್ವನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ ಚಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಉದಯ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ಯಾಡ್, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಓಕೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಟ್ರೂ. ಇವೆಂಚುಲಿ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಓಕೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಯಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ? ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? 20 ಜನ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಲೈವ್ ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಯಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. 14 grams ಆಫ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್. 14 grams ಆಫ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 14 divided by 28. 28 is the molecular mass, molar mass. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು 0.5 ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ 18 divided by 18 1 mole ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು 16 grams of carbon monoxide. 16 divided by 16 1 ಆಯ್ತು, ಹೌದಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 16 divided by 1 ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. Carbon 12, oxygen 16. Option A is going to be the correct answer. Yes. So the molar mass of ನಾ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಇಫ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 0.5 moles. ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. 1 gram of sodium hydroxide was treated with 25 ml of 0.75 molar HCl solution. The mass of sodium hydroxide left unreacted is equal to 1 gram sodium hydroxide was treated with 25 ml of 0.75 molar HCl solution. Shweta gave the answer, Saujanya, Ravi gave the answer for the last question. Very good guys, keep it up. What's the correct answer? Answer ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ. 750 milligrams, 250 milligrams, 0 milligrams and 200 milligrams. What's going to be the answer? ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸೇಮ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? NaOH is going to react with HCl ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 mole of NaCl ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ 1 mole of HCl ಟು ಗಿವ್ 1 mole of NaCl. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ದು ಏನು ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 1 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 1 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್. ಅದೇ ತರ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? 0.75 molar HCl ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 25 ml of 0.75 molar. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಲೀಟರ್ಸ್. ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಲೀಟರ್ಸ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ HCl ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಹಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ವಾ ನೀವು? ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಳೇ, ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕೆಲವರು. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ? ನೋಡಿ, ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. The molar mass of sodium hydroxide is approximately 40 grams. 1 gram divided by 40 grams, that is going to give us the moles of NaOH. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 0.025 moles. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ HCl. ಹೇಗೆ? ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಸೊ ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ HCl is equal to concentration into volume in liters. ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 0.75 molar ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂಟು ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇನ್ ಲೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮು? 25 ml ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಅದು ಲೀಟರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 0.025 ಲೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಲ್ಸು? ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ HCl 0.01875. ಯಾವ್ದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ? ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿನಾ ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿನಾ? ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, 1 mole of NaOH is going to react with 1 mole of HCl to give 1 mole of NaCl. So each mole NaCl reacts with 1 mole of HCl. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? NaOH 0.025 ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, HCl 0.01875 ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ. ಸೊ HCl is going to be the limiting reactant. ಯಾವುದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ NaOH ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇದೆ. So excess mole of NaOH moles, NaOH is equal to moles of NaOH minus moles of HCl. So calculate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? 0.00625 moles ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ. Okay, now we have to find out the mass of the unreacted NaOH. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಸ್ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಹೌದಾ? ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್ NaOH is going to be equal to moles of unreacted NaOH into molar mass of NaOH. ಸೇಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಗಿವನ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಮೋಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ NaOH ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 40. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎಷ್ಟು 250 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 250 grams is the correct answer. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡಿ 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್. 4 moles of helium, 4 atomic mass unit of helium, 4 grams of helium, 2.271 liters of helium at standard temperature and pressure, STP. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಗೇವ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾ, ಹೇಳಿ ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಅವಗಾಡ್ರೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 4 mole ಆಫ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 into ಅವಗಾಡ್ರೋ ನಂಬರ್. 4 U ಆಫ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ? 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಿಂಕು ಮಾಡೋದ್ ಬೇಡ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ಅಣ್ಣ, ದೇವಕಿ, ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಲ್ಪನಾ, ಸೌಜನ್ಯ, ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುಗೆ ಇದೆ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಮಕ್ಳೆ, ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ. ಹೇಗೆ? ಸೊ 4 moles ಆಫ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ನಾವು ಅವಗಾಡ್ರೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಂದ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಹೇಳ್ದೆ ನಾನು ಅವಗಾಡ್ರೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, 6.022 into 10⁻23. ಓಕೆ, 4 moles ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 into ಅವಗಾಡ್ರೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಮೋಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 24 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 24 into 10⁻23 ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, 4 U ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಫೈಡ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಈಸ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ 4 atomic mass units. Therefore 4U represents about 1 mole of helium atom, which is nothing but Avogadro number of atoms, 6.022 into 10⁻23. Okay, very good. Next to option C ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 4 grams of helium ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 4 grams of helium ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಗೇನ್ 1 mole ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. 4 grams of helium ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 4 divided by 4 ಆಯ್ತು. N is equal to given mass divided by molar mass. ಅಗೇನ್ 1 mole ಆಯ್ತು. 1 mole ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ Avogadro number ಆಯ್ತು. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಎಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ 1 mole ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಐಡಿಯಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈ 22.4 liters. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗಿದೆ, 1 mole ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದು 0.1 mole ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 2.271 liters ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ 6.082 into 10⁻22. ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಅ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ contains 32% of A, 20% of B and remaining percentage of C. Then the empirical formula X is going to be dash. Atomic mass ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. A 60, B 40, C 32 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಲ್ಪನಾ, ಏನಿದೆ ಡೌಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಹಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಬಟ್ ಹೇಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇದನ್ನ, ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? 32A ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, 32%. B 20% ಇದೆ. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 32 + 20 48%. ನಮ್ಗೆ C ಇದೆ, A, B and C. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ? ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಏನಿದೆ? ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್. ಯಾವ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾ, ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ವಿ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ? ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ? ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬಿ ಇದು 40, ಸಿ ಇದು 32 ಆಯ್ತು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1/2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಹ 1/2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 3/2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿತ್ 1/2 ಇಂಟು 2 ಇಂಟು 2 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ 1 1 ಆಮೇಲೆ 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ A 1 ಆಯ್ತು, B 1, C 3. ಸೊ A B C 3. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಲ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೀವು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ 20, 30 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಕಲಿತಿದೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? 4 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಕಲಿತಿದೀವಿ, ನೆನ್ಪಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಇಷ್ಟು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಇದು. The right option for the mass of carbon dioxide produced by heating 20 grams of 20% pure limestone is ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರು? ಬೇಗ ಮಾಡಿ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಆನ್ಸರು? ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತನಾ? ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಯಾವ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್? The right option for the mass of carbon dioxide produced on heating 20 grams of 20% pure limestone. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Calcium carbonate is nothing but limestone. So when it is heated, it is going to undergo decomposition reaction to give calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Maths class doubt to control. Maths class illa. We have started NEET, no? Exam al atomic mass avare kodtara. Na already ಹೇಳ್ದೆ. Sometimes they will. Sometimes they will not. Is it PYQ? Yes, it is PYQ. It is PYQ. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ, ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಟ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಟ್ವೀಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸೇಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಇದಾ? ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ದ ಒನ್? ಯಾವುದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಒನ್. Okay, so let's first discuss this. Okay, option A is going to be the correct answer. So many of you gave the answer. Alex gave the answer. Very good, keep it up. ಹೇಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇದನ್ನ? How are we going to calculate? So weight of impure limestone 20 grams ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಪ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ 20 grams, 20% ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ weight of pure limestone ಇದೆ 20% of 20 gram. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದೇನು ನೋಡಿ. ಸೊ 20 ಗ್ರಾಮು ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 20% ಮಾತ್ರ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಇರೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ವೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 20% ಆಫ್ 20 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 20 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 100 ಇಂಟು 20. ನಮ್ಗೆ 4 grams ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಇರೋದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದು, ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಇರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? 4 grams ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್. 4 divided by 100. ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. 100 ಏನು? ದ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ 0.04 ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎನ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0.04. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವೇನು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ವೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 0.04 ಇಂಟು 44 ಆಯ್ತು. ಯಾಕೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್, ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 1 mole ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನೇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ 1 mole ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1.76 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, 1 ಮೋಲ್ 2 ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ಯಾವುದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್? ದಿಸ್ ದ ಒನ್. ಮಾಸ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ ABC ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 3 ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದರದ್ದು ನಾವು ಎಂಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾಸ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಸಹ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ A, B and C ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಲಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? 32 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 64. 32 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೇನು? ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ A. ಓಕೆ, 1/2 ಸಿಕ್ತು. B ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ 20/40 ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ 1/2. 48/32 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ 3/2. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಕಾಮನ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? 2 ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಹೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಹೋಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಗೋ ತರನೇ ನಾವು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. A ಗೆ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, B ಗೆ 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, C 3. ಓಕೆ, A B C 3. So this is going to be the answer. I hope this is understood. Next question, ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನ. In 1 molar solution that contains 0.5 mole of solute, there is dash molality. 1 molar ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 0.5 mole of a solute ಅಂತಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆನ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ನೆನ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು moles of solute divided by ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಬೇರೆ, ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಬೇರೆ. ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? 500 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಟ್, ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ kg ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2 ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಹೇಗೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ kg. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 1 ಮೋಲಾಲ್ ಅಂತ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಸಹ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 0.5 ಮೋಲ್. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು? ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ML ಅಥವಾ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ. ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಲೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮಿಲಿಲೀಟರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? kg ಅಥವಾ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, all right. So moving on to the next question. The quantum numbers of 4 electrons are given below. 4 ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ 4 ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? The value of, as the value of n plus L increases, the energy increases. In case n plus L value equal ಇದೆ 2 set of quantum numbers ಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, as the value of, if the value of n is more, then that is going to be having the higher energy. Okay, 1 3 2 4 ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Alex is saying ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ನೋಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ 4, ಇಟ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ 2. n ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಎನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಎನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು? 4 ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಲೋಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ದ ಬಿ, ಸಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? 4+2 ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. n ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಇದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿರ್ಬೇಕು? ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇದರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಯಾವುದು? ಶ್ವೇತಾ ಗೇದ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಗೇದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. 1 3 2 4 ಆಗತ್ತಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಆಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್. ನಾನೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ? n ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. n ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ n. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ n plus L. Greater is the n plus L value, greater is the energy. If n plus L is same, then it depends on n. And n is more, energy is more. Okay, I think this is understood. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇವತ್ತು. Now moving on to the next question. Match list 1 with list 2. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರು ಸಹ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹಳೆ ವರ್ಷದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಸ್, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ML, MS. ML ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್. MS ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್. L ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಜಿಮ್ಯೂಟಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್. N ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶೇಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್, ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್, ಓರಿಯಂಟೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್, ಓರಿಯಂಟೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. MS ಅಂತೂ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? ಓರಿಯಂಟೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. ಇವಾಗ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. B ಗೋಸ್ ಟು 4. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಇನ್ಯಾವುದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶೇಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಜಿಮಿಥಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? SPDF ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅಜಿಮಿಥಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಂದ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಗದು. SO, PNO, DNO, FO ಅಂತ. X ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪೆರಿಕಲ್ ಶೇಪು, P ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಂಬೆಲ್ ಶೇಪು, D ಡಬಲ್ ಡಂಬೆಲ್, F ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಶೇಪ್. ಓಕೆ, L ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಜಿಮಿಥಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಅಸ್ ದ ಶೇಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್. C goes to 1. ಸೊ C goes to 1. ಓಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಯ್ತು, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಅಸ್ ದ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್, ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಟು ದ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? ಓರಿಯಂಟೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಂ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರು 2L plus 1. This is going to give us the values of magnetic quantum number. Spin only quantum number ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? It is independent of the values of all the other quantum numbers. Okay, principal quantum number ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? Size of the orbital ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ML ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ magnetic quantum number ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? Orientation of orbital. I hope this is understood. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Moving on to the next question. Incorrect set of quantum numbers from the following is. Incorrect set ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನು ಯಾವುದು ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. Which cannot be the answer or set ಯಾವ್ದಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಇದೆ, 4 ಇದೆ. L, this is not 1, this is L. Okay, L values ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 3 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, which is actually true. L is equal to n minus 1. n minus 1 is equal to L. ಓಕೆನಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ L is equal to 3 ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ML is going to be 2L plus 1. 2L plus 1. ಸೊ -3 to +3 ವೇರಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಿನೋಲ್ನಿ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೋದು +½ ಅಥವಾ -½ ಎರಡೇ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರೋದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, n is equal to 5, L ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು 1, 2, 3 or 4 ಈ 4 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕಿದ್ರು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಫೈನ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ L ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 2 ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ML is going to be equal to -2 to +2 ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 0 ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, 0 ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇನ್ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿ. ಹಂಗಂತ ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಓಕೆನಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್. Atoms of all elements are composed of 2 fundamental particles. The mass of the electron is 9.109 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. All the isotopes of a given elements show same chemical properties. Protons and electrons are collectively known as nucleons. Dalton's atomic theory regarded the atom as an ultimate particle of matter. So choose the correct answer from the options ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay. Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome to the class. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ತುಂಬಾ ಎವಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪೋಸ್ ಆಫ್ 2 ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್. ಹೌದಾ? 3 ಸಬಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇದು ರಾಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಬಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಡಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಇದರ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಆರ್ ಸಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಯಾಕೋ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಡಿ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. Next, all the isotopes of a given element show same chemical properties, which is actually true. Howda? Next, protons and electrons are collectively known as nucleons. Is it? No. Nucleus, neutron and protons are collectively known as nucleons. So, idu tappaitu. Howda? Dalton's atomic theory regarded the atom as an ultimate particle of matter. ಇಲ್ಲಿ D ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಇವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದೆ ನಂಗೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದೆ ಡಿ. ಡಿ ಅನ್ನು ಸಹ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಯ್ತು? ಇಫ್ ಯು ಯೂಸ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಶ್ವೇತಾ ಗೇವ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಅಭಿಲಾಷ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಸ್, ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಗೇವ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ತರುಣ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಗೇವ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಹಾಯ್ ಮಧು. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್? ಯು ಸೆಡ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿ ನೌ. ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನೋಡಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ. ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್, ಬಟ್ ಏನೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಕಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಏನೋ ಓವರ್ವೆಲ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಎನ್ ಎಂ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಮಿಸಿಬಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ for a given value of azimuthal quantum number L is dash. ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಇದು. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. What's going to be the correct answer? ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಏನು? ಎನ್ ಎಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಮ್ ನಂಬರು 2l+1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? 2l+1. ಸೊ ಎನ್ ಎಂ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ವರ್ಕೇ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾ, ಕಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಮಿ ಅ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್. ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಗೇವ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಅಭಿಲಾಷ್, ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ಮಧು, ತರುಣ್, ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಎಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ರೇಡಿಯೈ ಆಫ್ lithium, beryllium, boron and carbon is dash. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ರೇಡಿಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲಿಥಿಯಂ, ಬೋರಾನ್, ಬೆರಿಲಿಯಂ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್. This is your first class at Vedantu YouTube class. Welcome, Madhu. And make sure all of you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and share the channel with all your friends. Answer in raw. Idukke option B is the correct answer. Some of you are saying option B, some of you are saying option C. Option B na option C na? Option B anta heltidare. Alex is back with option B. Shweta is also saying option B. Option B is the correct answer. Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon. So atomic number in a period increases, effective nuclear charge increases. Hauda? Hagage atomic radial in the period decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ದ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಟು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ ಔಟರ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾ ಟೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಶ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೈಜ್ ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಆರ್ ಅಯಾನಿಕ್ ರೇಡಿಯೈ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಯರ್ಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್. ಯಾವುದು ಬೇಯರ್ಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟು? acidic potassium permanganate solution, acidic potassium dichromate solution, cold dilute aqueous solution of potassium permanganate, hot concentrated solution of potassium permanganate. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಸುಮಾರಿದೆ. ಐ ನೋ ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಐ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೇಮ್. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಬೇಯರ್ಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಬಿ. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಬಿ. ನೋ ನೋ ನೋ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಶ್ವೇತಾ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಯಾವುದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ತರುಣ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಮಧು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಎಸ್, ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಡೈಲ್ಯೂಟ್ aqueous solution of potassium permanganate is ಬೇಯರ್ಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್. ಬೇಯರ್ಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ಸ್ಯಾಚುರೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬೇಯರ್ಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ರಿಲೈಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಷಿಯಂ ಪರ್ಮಾಂಗನೇಟ್. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಷಿಯಂ ಪರ್ಮಾಂಗನೇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಪರ್ಪಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಡಿಸಪಿಯರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And the formation of brown precipitate indicate the presence of unsaturated compound. So this reaction is highly specific to alkenes and alkynes because they are readily oxidized by permanganate ion. Alkenes ಮತ್ತೆ alkynes ಇರೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ವಿಶ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಯರ್ಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. The UV visible absorption bands in the spectra of lanthanoid ions are X. Probably because of the excitation of electrons involving Y. The X and Y respectively are. ಇದು ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೈ ಆರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಸ್, ನ್ಯಾರೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಸ್, ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಸ್, ನ್ಯಾರೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫ್ ಆರ್ಬಿಟಲ್ಸ್. ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟು? ಲ್ಯಾಂಥನಾಯ್ಡ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಕೌನ್ ಬನೇಗಾ ಕರೋರ್ಪತಿ ನಾ? ಐ ವಿಶ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅ ಕರೋರ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಕುತ್ಕೋತಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು, ಫುಲ್ ಹಾಬೀಸ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕರೋರ್ಪತಿ ಏನು ಗೇಮ್ ಆಡ್ಸಕ್ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಸಿ, ಡಿ. What is the correct answer? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಕೆಲವರು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರು? ಸದ್ಗುರು ಸಿ, ಆಕಾಶ್ ಡಿ, ಮಧು ಡಿ, ಅಭಿಲಾಷ್ ಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೌತಮ್ ಡಿ, ಶ್ವೇತಾ is saying ಸಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆಮನ್. Correct answer is B, narrow and F orbitals. Okay, so the UV visible absorption band in the spectra of lanthanoids ions are primarily influenced by the electronic transitions that occur within the F orbitals. We are talking about lanthanoids. Lanthanoid ions have partially filled 4f orbitals, and the transitions within these orbitals are generally quite narrow. ಲ್ಯಾಂಥನಾಯ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ನ್ಯಾರೋ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ 4f orbitals are well shielded by the outer 5s and 5p orbitals, which results in the very much little interaction with the surrounding crystal field, leading to narrow absorption bands. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so you are going to get the answer B. ಬಿನೇ ಕೀ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಬಿ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಆಪ್ಷನ್, ಬೇರೆನೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕೀ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಐ ಡೂ? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ, ಬಿನೇ ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್? ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತೀವಿ? ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೋ ಇದು ಹತ್ತದಾನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಬೋರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಾನ್ magnetic moment. Nu is given by root of n plus 2 Bohr magneton, where n is the number of unpaired electrons. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ unpaired electrons ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟೈಟೇನಿಯಂ 3+, ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ 2+, ಮ್ಯಾಂಗನೀಸ್ 2+, ಐರನ್ 2+, ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಯಂ 3+. ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೆ? ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಅರೆ ಹೌದಾ? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ. ಶ್ವೇತಾ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಎ. ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇರ್ಲಿ, ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಎ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಎ ಆಪ್ಷನ್? ಜಲ್ದಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ಬಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸದ್ಯ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಬಂತಪ್ಪ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗಿತ್ತು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೈ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ. ಎ ಪಕ್ಕನಾ? 100%? ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಲಾಕ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡದಾ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಯೇ, ಬಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್. ಟೈಟೇನಿಯಂ 3+ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಅನ್ಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಇದೆ. ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ 2+ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 4, ಮ್ಯಾಂಗನೀಸ್ 2+, 5, ಐರನ್ 2+, 4, ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಯಂ 3+ 0. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ? ಇದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪಿನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. So option A is the correct answer. All of you gave the right answer. Very, very good. Keep it up. Next to the E0 value for Mn3+ to Mn2+ couple is more positive than that of Cr3+ to Cr2+ or Fe3+ Fe2+ due to the change of dash. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ more positive value ಇರುತ್ತಂತೆ E0 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫಾರ್ Mn3+ to Mn2+. ಆದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಏನು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಗರೇಷನ್ Mn3+ ಇಂದ Mn2+ ಅಂತ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. D5 to D4, D5 to D2, D4 to D5, D3 to D5. ಯಾವುದು? Mn3+ to Mn2+. ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸು ಲೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಗೇನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಹೌದಾ? D4 to D5 ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. D3 to D5 ಆಗಿರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವೆರಡು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಆಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಹಾ, ಓಕೆ. D3 to D5 ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಹಾ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟು. ನೀವೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಬಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಈ ಸಲಿ? ಸಿ ನಂಗಿರೆ, ಸಾರಿ, ಬಿ ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಸಿ. ಯಾ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸಿ. 4 to 5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಫ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. D4 to D5 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹಾ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಲೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತನಾ? ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್. ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಡೆಡ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್, D4 to D5. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. Mn3+ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, 3D4 ಇದೆ. Mn2+ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3D5 ಇದೆ. ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ 3+ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3D3, ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ 2+ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3D4 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಐಎನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವೇ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈ ಸಲ ನೀಟ್ ನಿಮ್ದೆ. ಎಸ್, ಸ್ಟೆಥೋಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಈ ಸಲ, ಸ್ಟೆಥೋಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ನಮ್ದೆ ಅಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, which of the following ions exhibit DD transition and paramagnetism as well? ಯಾವುದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ DD ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ? ಅನ್ಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. What's going to be the correct answer? Very good evening, Ganavi. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. DD ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ಎರಡೂ ಯಾವ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ ನ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ +6 ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಯಾಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್. ಅನ್ಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂರು ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಯಾಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಬ್ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ MnO4 2- ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ, ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಸಮ್ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ 1 ಅನ್ಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. ಈವನ್ 1 ಈಸ್ ಇನಫ್ ಟು ಶೋ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಓಕೆ, DD ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಸಹ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ನೇಮ್ ದ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೆಡಿಲಿ ಡಿಕಲರೈಸ್ ಅಸಿಡಿಫೈಡ್ KMnO4 ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಯಾವುದು? ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದು. ವಿಚ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೆಡಿಲಿ ಡಿಕಲರೈಸ್ ಅಸಿಡಿಫೈಡ್ KMnO4 ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್? ಸಲ್ಫರ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್ ಪೆಂಟಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್. ಯಾವುದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ರು. ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್, ವರುಣ್, ಗಾನವಿ, ತರುಣ್, ಗುಡ್, ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. So acidified KMnO4 is a strong oxidizing agent. Thus, among the given option which readily undergoes oxidation with KMnO4 will decolorize it. So carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, phosphorus pentoxide are already in their highest oxidation state, while sulfur dioxide can further oxidize with KMnO4 to give sulfate ions, SO4 2- ions ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ this is going to decolorize the KMnO4 solution. Okay, so this is the ionic equation for the same. Moving on to the next one. Which one of the following statements related to lanthanoids is incorrect ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ? ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ? Europium shows +2 oxidation state. The basicity decreases as the ionic radius decreases from Pr to Lu, promethium to lutetium. All the lanthanoids are much more reactive than aluminium. Cerium 4 plus solutions are widely used as oxidizing agent in volumetric analysis. ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ. ಟೈಮ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್. ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಹಾ, it is option C. All the lanthanoids are much more reactive than aluminum. No. No. This is not the correct answer. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ? First few lanthanoids ಏನಿದೆ, they resemble calcium, the properties of calcium. Okay. First few members of lanthanoid series are quite reactive, almost like calcium. However, with increasing atomic number, their behavior becomes similar to that of aluminum. Aluminum is actually much more reactive than calcium. Okay, first few members ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, they resemble calcium's reactivity. Okay, all right. Next, the alkane that can be oxidized to the corresponding alcohol by KMnO4 as per the equation. R1, R2, R3 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ನು, ಓಕೆನಾ, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾವ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ, ಟರ್ಷರಿ, ಯಾವ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್? ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ವಾಟರ್ನರಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಡಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್. ಕ್ವಾಟರ್ನರಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, 4 ಕಡೆನೂ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್, ಏನು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ ಇದು. ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. What is going to be the answer? Option B is the correct answer. R1, R2, R3 ಎಲ್ಲಾನು CH3 ನಾ? ಹೌದಾ? ಅರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಜಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ನಾ ನಾನು? ಹೌದಾ? ಮತ್ತೆ ಜಿಂಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಎಸ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ರಿಸೆಪ್ಟಿವ್ ಟು ದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, generally alkanes resist oxidation, but alkane with tertiary hydrogen atoms can be oxidized to corresponding alcohols by KMnO4. Europium exists in +3 as well as +2, but the most common one is +3, but it can exist in +2 oxidation state as well. Okay, next to the incorrect method for the synthesis of alkenes is treating vicinal dihalides with zinc metal, treating of alkynes with sodium in liquid ammonia, heating alkyl halides with alcoholic potassium hydroxide, treating alkyl halides in aqueous potassium hydroxide. Incorrect method ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ to synthesize alkene. Alkene ಅಂದ್ರೆ C double bond C. Alex is saying D. B option ಬೇಜಾರಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ D ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. I know. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ. ಅರೆ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರು ಒಂದೊಂದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ. ಹಾ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಗಾನವಿ, ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್, ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಆಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅಕ್ವಿಯಸ್ KOH ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ವಾ? ಫ್ರಮ್ ವಿಸಿನಾಲ್ ಡೈಹ್ಯಾಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿಂಥಸೈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಕೀನ್ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ದಮ್ ವಿತ್ ಜಿಂಕ್. ಆಲ್ಕೈನ್ಸ್ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಮೇಕ್ an alkyne react with sodium in liquid ammonia, it is going to give us trans alkene. Alkene ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ alkyl halide ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, when we make it react with alcoholic KOH we are going to get carbon carbon double bond alkene ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಅದೇ so when we make an alkyl halide react with aqueous KOH, alcoholic KOH ಅಲ್ಲ, aqueous KOH ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದು ಏನು ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಒಂದನ್ನ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್, ಸೇಮ್ ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಷಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದನ್ನ ನಾವು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದೇ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಲೈಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಟು react with KOH, aqueous KOH, it is going to give us alcohol. So D cannot be the right option. Next, the most suitable reagent for the following conversion ಏನಿದೆ, ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೂಟಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ, ಇವಾಗಷ್ಟೇ ಹಳೆ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾವುದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹಳೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಆ ಥರನೂ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬೇರೆದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ಲಕ್ಕು ಕುಲಾಯಿಸಿದ್ರೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಸ್. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಇನ್ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಯಾಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ವೈ ನಾಟ್ ಸಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಸಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಕೀನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಮೇಕ್ ಅನ್ ಆಲ್ಕೈನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಇನ್ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಕೀನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದೇ ನಾವು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೆಲೇಡಿಯಂ ಕ್ಯಾಟಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಿನೋಲಿನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ಕೀನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, hydrocarbon A reacts with bromine by substitution to form an alkyl bromide, which by Wurtz reaction is converted to gaseous hydrocarbon containing less than 4 carbon atoms. Gaseous hydrocarbon less than 4 carbon atoms. 4ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ದ ಮೀಥೇನ್, ಈಥೇನ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೊಪೇನ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಯಾವ್ದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವುದು? Option D na again? Is it option D again? Substitution reaction ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ to form an alkyl bromide. Wurtz reaction, coupling reaction ಆದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ? A gaseous hydrocarbon is given containing less than 4 carbon atoms. ನಾವು ಈಥೇನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಈಥೇನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಥೇನ್ ಕಪ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ? ಬ್ಯೂಟೇನ್ ಸಿಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಮೀಥೇನಾ? ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಆರ್ ಯು ಶೋರ್? ಎಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೀಥೇನ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವೆನ್ ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಈಸ್ ಬ್ರೋಮಿನೇಟೆಡ್, ಬ್ರೋಮಿನೇಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ H nu ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫೋಟಾನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಅಸ್ bromomethane or methyl bromide, and when it is made to react with sodium in dry ether, Wurtz reaction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, coupling reaction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, it is going to give us ethane. Okay, next, which one is the correct order of acidity here? Correct order of acidity ಯಾವುದು? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಡೊನೇಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಸ್, ಡಬಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಶ್ವೇತಾ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ. ಹಳೆದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಾ? ಹಳಿದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ದ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಒನ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ವರುಣ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಿದ್ದಪ್ಪ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶ್ವೇತಾ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅಂತ. ಯಾವ್ದಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟು? ಹಂಡ್ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. 100 ಲೈಕ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನೀವು 100+ ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಏನಾ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಯಾಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಕರೆಕ್ಟು? ವೈ? ಆಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಈಥೈನ್ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ greater the character of carbon atom in hydrocarbons, greater the electronegativity of that carbon, and thus greater the acidic nature of hydrogen attached to the electronegative carbon. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ಗೆ ಆಸಿಡಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಎಸ್, ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಎಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಎಸ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, the compound that will react most readily with gaseous bromine has the formula dash. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋನೆಗೆಟಿವಿಟಿ. ಎಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. The compound that will react most readily with gaseous bromine has the formula dash. C3H6, C2H2, C4H10, C2H4. C4H10 ಅಂತೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ನಂಗೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ ಪಕ್ಕ ಒಂದು ರಿಬ್ಬನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ನಾ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ, ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಯಾಕೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸೊ ಎ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರೊಪೀನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ Br2. ಯಾಕೆ? ದ್ಯಾನ್ CH2, CH2 or CH triple bond CH and butane due to most electron density. ಬ್ಯೂಟೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್. ಬ್ರೋಮಿನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಫೈಲ್ ಆರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಫೈಲ್? ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಫೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವುಡ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ propene. Moving on to the next question. Identify the correct reagents that would bring about the following transformation. Reaction ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಆಲ್ಕೀನ್ ಇಂದ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಏನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ವಿ ಯೂಸ್? ಆಲ್ಕೀನ್ ಇಂದ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್. ಹಾಯ್ ಪುನೀತ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಬೋರಾನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೈಡ್, H2O2, PCC. ಹೌದಾ? ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಐಡಿಯಾ. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ನೀಟ್ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ. The correct answer is going to be option B. Very, very good. Keep it up. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದಿರಾ? ಶ್ವೇತಾ. Only Shweta has told the answer. Option B is the correct answer. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬೋರಾನ್ ಟ್ರೈಹೈಡ್ರೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಬೋರಾನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೈಡ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲೆಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಮೋರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್? BH2 ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ದ ಲೆಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್. ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. PCC ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಿರಿಡೀನಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಕ್ರೋಮೇಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಮೈಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇಟ್. ಯಾವುದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಕ್ಕತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ. Which is the correct answer? C is the correct answer. ಹೌದಾ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ is the correct answer. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ is the absolute correct answer. ತಸ್ಮಿಯಾ, ಸೊ ಸಿದ್ದಪ್ಪ, ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ಕರಣ್, ಅಲೆಕ್ಸ್, so many of you gave the answer. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ is the correct answer. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಡಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಓಜೋನಲೈಸಿಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಓಝೋನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಜಿಂಕ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಫ್ರಿಡಲ್ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಸೈಲೇಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಫ್ರಿಡಲ್ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಸೈಲೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಆನ್ಹೈಡ್ರೈಡ್, ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ತಗೋತೀವಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಟು ಕೀಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್. ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಕ್ರೋಮಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ ಟು ಕೀಟೋನ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, KMnO4 ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ KOH ಅಂಡ್ ಹೀಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ? ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಸಿಯಂ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಲ್ಕೇನ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಒನ್ಸ್, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಹೈ ವೇಟೇಜು ಯಾವ್ದ್ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕಿದೆ? ಐ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಏನೋ ಇರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾ, ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಹೈ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಐ ವೈಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ದ ಸೆಷನ್ ನಾನು ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಟಿಪ್ಸು, ಪ್ರಮೀಳಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟಿಪ್ಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಲ್ತನ್ನು ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಊಟ ತಿಂಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎನರ್ಜೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಓದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಊಟ ತಿಂಡಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಿದ್ದೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ 2 ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಹಾಲ್ಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಹಾಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ID ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಾಲ್ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ, ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯಾರು ಚೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಡಿಬಾರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸನ್ನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು PYQs ಅನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇನ್ 3 ದಿನ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಹೊಸ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಆದಷ್ಟು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಸ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟು ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ 10 times ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ 1 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ 10 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ 1 time. 10 ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಸಲಿ ಓದಿ ಮರೆಯೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಒಂದೇ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನ 10 ಸಲಿ ಓದೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬೆನಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್. ಸೊ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳಿ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಗೋಪಿಕಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ತಗೋತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಸರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೋತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪ್ರಮೀಳಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಥರಿನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಎಸ್, ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ತಸ್ಮಿಯಾ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಇಯರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ 6. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮ್ಯಾರಥಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಯು ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ನಾಳೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿಗೋಣ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ and revise all the concepts and have a good night. Bye bye. Bye ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Tata. And do subscribe to the channel and like the video. Okay? Bye bye.